Meow. What's up, dog?
Greetings, friends, and welcome back to the 3-Minute Horror Show. My name is Ben, your host, and I love horror movies. In fact, I watch the bad movies so that you don't have to. You're welcome. Today I'll be reviewing the movie Bad Bunny from 2025. First off, this has nothing to do with the musical artist, but I don't doubt that choosing the name of the most streamed singer from 2025 had something to do with the choice of the name of this movie. This movie was written and directed by Chuck Morangiello, and this is his third directorial effort. I'm pretty sure he was some sort of musician before he became a filmmaker. Bad Bunny is streaming here in Canada on Tubi. A very dirty, very large man is sitting in his barn looking at naughty pictures and drinking moonshine. He gets himself so bricked up that he decides to have carnal relations with one of his very large rabbits. No lies, that's what happens, and even though you don't see anything, it's still very gross. Jump forward a while, the exact amount of time is not specified. A young woman named Sarah is driving to a farmhouse with her cute dog, and she's planning to try and find herself out there. She just lost her husband and she's trying to get back on with her life.
This is going to be our new home.
Let's be honest here. Some of you probably clicked on this video thinking that I was going to be talking about Bad Bunny the recording artist, right?
You right.
Well, Bad Bunny is a Puerto Rican singer, rapper, record producer, sometimes wrestler, and was the most streamed artist worldwide in 2025. He's playing the Super Bowl this year, and that makes some people big mad. I'm not going to pretend to understand all the intricacies of rap music or Latin music, but I can tell you that this guy is obviously a big deal and his music makes people shake their asses.
Whoa!
In addition to what I've already mentioned, Bad Bunny is also an activist for LGBTQ+ issues, Puerto Rican rights issues, and against government corruption. He's also a philanthropist that gives out holiday gifts of toys, musical instruments, and sports gear to underprivileged children in Puerto Rico. And he's definitely a better Bad Bunny than the movie Bad Bunny. Sarah's friend is on the way to come visit her, so in the meantime she goes to pick up some groceries. The cashier at the grocery store lets her know that there's a rabbit monster in the area murdering people, and coincidence, they found the bodies right near the spot this lady is staying. To punctuate this, we're treated to a scene featuring a farmer being killed by an enormous rabbit man monster that looks like one of the bad guy rabbits from World of Warcraft. The monster kills the guy with some carrots and then pees on him, I think. There's a good amount of suspenseful cat and mouse type stuff where the rabbit monster is stalking Sarah in the house, and I thought that aspect of the movie was pretty well done. Alright, we're going to read some reviews from Letterboxd. User Burko reviews, "What the fuck? What the fuck indeed?" User Joe reviews, "Do you think Bad Bunny watched this? I sure hope he did, Joe, and I hope he watches this video too." User Benjamin Herbst reviews, "False advertising. I didn't hear any good music. Ouch, the director Chuck Morangiello is a musician and he wrote the score." User Marshall Cavalli reviews, "A killer man rabbit. If you love dumb horror movies, this is right up your alley." And that's a true statement. If you love silly horror, you'll enjoy this.
Yes.
Next, as Sarah's friend pulls off the highway to get to the property, the monster confronts her in the middle of the road. The monster slashes her with its big claws and she's done for. Sarah runs out into the night and sees the car in the middle of the road. The monster attacks her, injuring her leg, and unfortunately her cute dog doesn't make it any further in the story. Sarah retreats to the house and the monster cuts the power. Except the oven clock is still on. Oops. The rest of the movie is Sarah running from the monster, finding people, and then getting them killed by the huge silly rabbit. You're going to have to watch this one if you want to know whether or not Sarah gets away. This movie was distributed by British horror label ITN, but it appears to be fully American made, and that's a first for me. The rabbit suit is silly, but I've seen far, far, far worse.
Ass!
The rest of the effects, the kills, the wounds, etc. were all practically done, and they're pretty good. Unfortunately though, the main character Sarah, who I believe was played by the wife of the writer-director, was a bit wooden when she wasn't screaming. Many of the rest of the cast appeared to be shout acting, which is when you convey emotion through volume rather than expression.
Wow.
Overall, this is a fairly lackluster creature feature that lands squarely in the middle of the road. I rate Bad Bunny a 5 out of 10.
Finish him!
As always, a link to my Letterboxd appears in the video's description. Please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe as it really does boost my engagement, helps my channel grow. Smell you later, nerds!
It's a beautiful, nice, quiet home in the woods.